Equipment in your modernization is going to be one of your greatest weapons. It is going to showcase your creativity and your skill out front for everybody to see. I mean, why have DiGiorno cooking in a convection oven in the back when you can have custom-made pizzas made on the rotating pizza oven out front? So what follows next is discussion of equipment, and if you want to talk more about your specific situation, I'll have a message at the end where we can discuss it. Alright, so we've done layout. Now equipment for modernization, so important. This section, it must be reliable, and what it does must follow the function. And I want to talk to you more about what I mean by it. So pay attention closely. This is very important in making sure we're moving to the part where we're integrating things, okay? The versatility, we're talking about the versatility in equipment. We've emphasized it before, but that's a facet that belongs to all equipment. And the versatility for staff to come in and do a lot of different concepts and move them around. So this is wet, dry, or frozen. You can be steaming or have it dry and even frozen. It has a 2-year warranty, so it's very reliable and consistent. And this is a 208 powered unit, so it recovers well. Individual controls. I emphasized this earlier, but that gives you can place a taco bar with hot and cold, and maybe there's a frozen element you want to add, or maybe it's a yogurt bar with frozen elements, cold elements, and some hot toppings too. Very versatile. Another key piece of equipment is that rotating stone oven. We saw it in some of our visual elements, but it has a great equipment mission. I mean, people are using that oven as the workhorse for whole kitchens now, cooking pizzas and calzones and cooking bread and everything else, baking off macaroni and cheese. All kinds of stuff goes into that oven, and it's an enormous advantage to have. See here, great leaders in fast casual are adopting this. Whole Foods, Mod Pizza. We see them working this in fast casual food production. And Whole Foods may be a grocery store, but that's, if you were going into their marketing and executive suite, they were creating an experience for you at Whole Foods where you can shop and enjoy yourself and have that whole experience. So that's what we want. We want to have fast casual plus the experience, and the pizza oven is a great contributor. The cooking suite, we've seen it, but let's look at it closer. It's so versatile and so configurable. We can store prep all the food in here and begin cooking. We even have up here a salamander broiler to finish off a hot sandwich, melted cheese, all those things that you can do that the customers will love. And we want it to match. Like this enamel coat, this polished steel, it goes great. This is an award winner, right? It matches the design. You can really see all the assets here working, and this has a griddle right there, warming ovens to really do a great job. All right, high performance. You want equipment, and again, I'm going back to the cooking suite because it's so key, to be very well built with high BTU to recover quickly. We're talking about improving speeds here, but at the same time, we're not talking about economies of scale. We're trying to improve speed and make batch cooking very doable. So we've got to have good, BTUs, horsepower, recovery rates on all of our equipment, and you just should be able to cut it on all day and have it run. This is, for example, these are pasta cookers right here. Drop and go, and just boom, drop and go, go, go. The Chef Suite example, here it is in our live case study that we'll have featured at the end of the video presentation. There are people are seated. Imagine it. Visualize yourself. You're seated. They're cooking. All this activity is happening, and you're engaged. And It's really riveting. Glass doors and enclosures. This is another facet you can see here. These are glass doors. That's not to a reach-in drink machine. That's a whole walk-in cooler back there where people are working, prepping vegetables, prepping food. Your vegetable prep, even people there are going to be visible out on the serving line. And so that's part of the engagement of your staff that we're seeking to do to lift the tide in the harbor. So let's make this a case study. I'll cut on my marker here. Uncle Giuseppe's. We have quick switch wells in here. You can see them here. Right in here, it's a quick switch well. These people are moving around. We have transparent food prep. Go back here behind these glass enclosures. They're making fresh pasta in there. Would that not sell you if you were watching people make fresh pasta? Oh, imagine yourself in this place. The island stations, there they are, the islands, and you can see all these people moving around and the traffic moving well. The decor and the lighting, it's very, very much by design. Uncle Giuseppe, they're wise. They have the lights where they want them, the depictions, the old world feel, old Rome feel here, I believe. Giant cheese towers. There's an amazing amount of things going on. This is not even a food operation, but these are people who want to move people through, and people can get what they want quickly and enjoy it right there. There's seating in this place too. But this is an exciting concept, and these are the kind of elements I want you to have in your facility as you go forward. An active, enticing bakery, take a second and just your olfactory sense, your sense of smell. It's one of the most powerful senses you have. And they walk in and they have that baked smell. Pizza's baking in the oven. There's combi ovens, right? There's a baker making fresh bread. Those smells will engage people, and that is a very strong calling card to bring people in. And it gives them a sense of quality and confidence, and that they, hey, I'm in a special place. Wow, I love this. And those digital screen displays, can't emphasize them enough. You have a chance to do increased messaging. And they'll be positioned all over your facility, over your stations, over your locations, at the headcount areas. You can have them in private dining, so it's increased messaging opportunities. But what kind of message do you want to send? It's goal reinforcement. The things you want them to choose. Some of the goals, like we can pick from them. Reducing friction, making better choices, improving morale. They all assist in that. And the LFAC, right? We want to make the DFAC an LFAC, which is a living facility. It's a major goal, If we're modernizing it, we want people in there more, not less. We don't want to move them through. We want to make this a part of what they look forward to each day. And I know a lot of more trade-off facilities are specifically training where you move people through. But a lot of facilities do need this direction. And labor savings, your signage, and many times I see an 8x11 posted by the headcount station. It's printed each day and nobody looks at it. But this is going to grab your attention, particularly from the line, but hopefully you're moving through quick and dispersing well into your facility, and these digital displays will help that. All right, let's sharpen the knives and re-chrome the spatulas. You're going to be out front, working, showing people your skill set, and executing great menus to get on this equipment. Now, if you have more questions, you can always reach me at calendly.com/HamptonOliver/one-on-one. And we can book some time together to talk more. Normally, I charge $400 an hour for consulting, but I'm providing this as a service to you at no cost. Up next, interior design.